hope you're doing all well. So, this is another video. I hope it will be encouraging. So, this is titled Whoa, Moon, Feast of Trumpets 2021. 2028. I'm sorry. So, we're looking a little bit in the future because I was wondering how would be the moon basically at 2028? How would it look like? So first, I want to just check in on La Palma. We're really watching that, and it looks like authorities are slowly. It's getting in the news that there's something going on about a volcano, but we don't really see written anywhere about um, a mega tsunami that could occur. At least I didn't really see that in any of the articles. So yeah, I know nobody wants to, um, put panic and fear into people, but there seems to be some time. So definitely, if I would be in a coastal area, I would get my camper ready. So I would just do that and take my family on a camping trip and Sukkot Feast of Tabernacles. It's coming up, so it's nice to be in a tent, anyways. So that's what I would do if it would be possible, because people are obviously working or they don't have the finances. So you need to leave it just pray about it basically. That's the most important thing. The Lord is with us, anyways. So yeah, I'm always thinking about when I see this map and I think about the days of Noah and the rainbow. This is really like in our face right now with the height of the waves, right? Like it's like in our face. And I was wondering before we jump into the topic, is could this be could this be it? Could this be the day? Or could this be then a 7 day warning? Um, because basically that would could happen maybe the next. We don't really know, but definitely the cracks are increasing and so on and so on. So there's something coming up, right? But would it be a warning, or could that be also the time of the rapture? Because also the harvest moon is coming up as well. So let's see about that. But let's jump into the topic here. So we want to check out the moon, um, you know, at the new moon, especially on the Feast of Trumpets, because we're actually looking at the moon, right? We need to, at the Feast of Trumpet, we need to check when we see the moon, basically. So that's what it's about. So I thought, let's go and check what is September 2028 here. What does it say? And something. So I went to the Feast of Trumpets, which is actually on the calendar on the 22nd. But you see the new moon here. It's on the 18th. So I thought, probably the moon is visible somewhere in the middle. That's what I would guess, right? It's kind of late, kind of quite late to see the moon, but maybe it's possible. But look at this one, the 20th, right in the middle, let's say, right? So this just jumped in my eye. It's just jumped in my eye, this number, 1 at 1:53 p.m. The 153 fish, the great catch, the miraculous catch. And interesting is also the distance from the distance to Earth, right, is 360,000, right? This is like a year has 360 days in the Bible, so this is all very interesting, I thought here. So now I was thinking, let's check out more the miraculous catch of fish. And I always wondered why 153 fish. And I came here about there are lots of actually people writing about this, and it is figured out. It's like a mathematical, um, uh, yeah, there's lots of math into this. Like it goes into electricity and into power and all like really deep. And especially here, you know, when you do the two circles, so basically the boat and then the net is on one, gets put out on one side and then on the other side, right? And in the middle there is basically the boat. But if you have just two circles and separate them basically, and one is God and one is humanity, and then when you overlap them, basically that's in between, that's Jesus, right? That's the power. So that's it's so amazing. So only through Jesus we can basically unite, humanity can unite with God. So it's just so powerful. So and if we don't have Jesus in our lives, we basically, our net is empty. That's how I understand it. Our net is empty. Jesus came, right, and then the net was full. So if we don't have Jesus in our lives, we are just we're we don't exist anymore. Like we're in the darkness, complete darkness, no life at all. What's also so interesting is, doesn't it look like also like two wedding bands together, right? You would put them for a picture when you're married. You put the two wedding bands together. So yeah, this was really, you know, getting my attention. And then I was thinking, although, so this is in John 21, you find this miraculous catch of fish, right? And it is the 21st chapter, and it's also the last and final chapter. Isn't this like unbelievable? Because we're obviously in 2021, and today, what I've found like mind blowing, this is like, oh my gosh, it's like getting too much. It says here La Palma remains on yellow alert for seismic activity, and then almost 21,000 earthquakes have been recorded in less than a week on the Canary Islands. So here we have that 21 number again. So this is just too much. This is just too much. Um, so like it's just like too much. I don't have words. And see, here it says, the day of the Lord, but you, brothers, are not in darkness, so that this day should overtake you like a thief. For you are all sons of the light and sons of the day. We do not belong to the night or to the darkness. So then, let us not sleep as the others do, but let us remain awake and sober. So, this is the question. Could this mean we are escaping on the Feast of Sukkot? Or maybe before? What do you think? September 27th to 29th. So here, when we do the calculation of the Feast of Tabernacles or Sukkot, September 29th plus the 2,550 days of tribulation, it will lead us to September 22nd, 2028, the Feast of Trumpets. So this is now, you know, a big, big question. Are we leaving, and is the Lord coming back? You know, coming back around this time, because also that's when the Lord, or when we can be on earth together with Him, walking with Him on earth, basically. You know, like it. Without Him, we would not be possible to do that. It's His sacrifice on the cross, because He spilled His blood for us, right? God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him shall receive eternal life. So this is like like absolutely literally a bit crazy here. And it just, I caught that just by accident, you know. I was like, what, 153? And I went back like a few years through this Feast of Trumpets, and I didn't see 153. I don't even know, like, if there is another 153. I didn't spend now time to go through it. Go through it all. But and this is so amazing too. Here there was another brother. Basically, he wrote a really beautiful blog post about all the science behind it and the math. And he said he had really so many light bulb moments. And so I guess his brother's name is Lars. I haven't really looked deeply into his website, but after he was finished talking about the great catch or the miraculous catch, he actually, I don't know if he went to the fish market, I don't know where he had came across a fish and with a cross on it, and it actually literally looks like almost Jesus standing there, not a cross. I find it's like Jesus in a white robe or something standing right there. So um, yeah, this is just like so amazing that he God basically confirmed what he was seeing, you know. So it's just like unbelievable. So yeah, so let me know what do you think. And the thing is here, just one last word is so we basically, because right, we had the Feast of Trumpets right now, and a past Yom Kippur now. Now we're going into we basically jumping over the um, the the biggest festival, Yom Kippur, the holiest of the holiest days, and um, could we could see that our escape is so caught. So could you see that happen, or do you think it needs to be in a sequence? Now, while I was doing now this whole video, right? I was thinking, you know what? It's like it's a little bit also when you're in the boat. You know see Yom Kippur where Jesus is in the boat. Yom Kippur is the highest, and if you see the net on both sides, so we are basically going from one side to the other side. You know, it's like over jumping. But this is just a little thought I had. So, you know, my mind after a while gets a little bit too deep sometimes into things. But you tell me, like, does it need to be in order? And for, or do you think maybe it doesn't even have to happen on a feast day? So just let me know what your thoughts are. And if you have anything else interesting, what happened to you, or a sign you came across, yeah, let us know in the comments below. And yeah, help me give this video a thumbs up. And if you like, subscribe. I also thank all the new subscribers. And yeah, have a good day, evening, and God bless you. And we talk very, very soon. Bye bye.